You're all I need to know. All you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need to know.
Cam Little left for the opening kick. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. And baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to crush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
He's taken down at the 30.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a
We've set it
yard.
downs from 37.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a
3rd and long for him here.
And 10 yards to go.
Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Gain of 9.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
At the 15-yard
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So potential turnover. It's up on the ground. They'll bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
And taken. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler now off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Short side option here. He's running left. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd down from the gun. It is cut left side. Stop handoff is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Tootin on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They gained 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw that way, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Inside give here for Tootin. Lost the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Recovered by the offense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Will work against the blitz. Pass is caught and denied. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And that's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's caught. And he takes it down to 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
The 3rd down pass. A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Facing 4th down, the Jags elected to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Very short kick here from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
That's complete right side. Shoves one away. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Draw play here. Hampton. Here's a design run. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of...
Rattler's hit, and the ball's out. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, he's no longer a quarterback on that play. He's more of a running back. And what's priority number 1 for a good running back? Always ball security. If your number's called, you've got to tuck it away. Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Newton gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 3rd down. This, our last play of the quarter.
7 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
I'll throw it. There's a screen for Tootin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Complete to Mayfield.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's one of those moments where you feel like, yeah, I know you're still trailing, but everybody did their job. Defense took the ball away. Offense put you in position to kick it, and special teams delivers with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
Under the gun, here's Hampton. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Pratt on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here they go again, set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Came Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 6.
13. Saints 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Saints and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Rattler. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That's cut for the 1st. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he did a bit for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And that one's complete. Omarion Hampton. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The Jaguars and Xavier Lee gets with the football once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
They'll work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass release. He goes down. That's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, too. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is Rattler. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 4.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Getting out to his left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. And the Saints first
now
down.
Rattler. He finds Brown right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
To De'Ami Brown.
Rattler to the air now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun again to Hampton. They'll have the first down and even more. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. On target to Helm. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, how many times have you sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Groupie sends it through. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. This is brought in at the 15. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First down, play action. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And this one doesn't go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the give, it's to has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 25 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Fights out the pressure, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's caught. He's got ground. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Rattler now off the play action. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On now comes their punter. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back now, pressure coming. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A couple of really good plays, Brock. They back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes the Saints offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play.
Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
So out now comes the punter. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
And off to Tootin. Keeps away from one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 14.
At the play fake, he'll throw.
Jacksonville.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
First down.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Setting up to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 42-yard line.
Now Rattler on the play fake. That's him on the catch, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Line up the design keeper. Giving 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now running here with Tootin. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Cut down the field. We get down to the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Rattler's hit, the ball's out. Jags pick it up. And they're going to take over with a first and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Tootin headed left. Shoves him off. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They're throwing it. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. From the gun, Rattler. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on this second down, Ron. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, puts some air under this one. Right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Jaguars send Xavier Legette with the football once again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. On the ground, Tootin dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go again here with Tootin. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Tootin. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other. beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line, go win that battle.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Rattler to the air now. Catch made underneath by the back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Design quarterback run here. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
QB keeps the 2nd down option. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Motion Brown right. On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Complete to Gunnar Hill.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. A run here with Tootin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Jaguars.
Tootin with it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Jaguars moments away from win number 12. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Another carry for him. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down here to Tootin. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from New Orleans.